Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of January 2021 to start off this new year. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to, as always, thank you so much, genuinely, for all of your likes, comments, and if you're new to the channel, subscriptions as well. And I took the time to meditate on your energy overall for the subject, of course, before beginning this reading. And the message that came through was a map to your success. A map to your success. So let's get started. Let's first pull a couple messages from the Energy Oracle deck. While I shuffle, my friends, if you're brand new to this channel, welcome first and foremost. But also it's good to be aware that when I shuffle, I do pull flyer or jumper cards, if you will. And when guided to, I make an exception and pull from the bottom or top of the deck. So just good to be aware of. And this is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. So make sure to do your best to apply it to your personal particular situation. And because it's general, take what resonates and make sure to leave what doesn't for somebody else. And even when this resonates, my friend, make sure you check out the readings for your moon and rising sign as well, not just your sun sign, because let's not forget all three signs do speak to a different part of us, a different aspect of each of us. So there could be messages waiting for you in the other readings as well. So let's get started. What do we have for Sagittarius to begin this money and career read for January 2021? Thank you, Spirit, for our lovely Sagittariuses. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We're just going to go with those four. And I also feel they just go with Magician and the Mirror. And the reason I felt drawn to pull this from the bottom of the deck is because this is all about kind of being like the magician in the tarot deck, manifesting what you want out of your life, your career, your finances in this case. And it feels like you are doing a better job of that recently. So whether it's in the positive direction or the negative, so just be careful. If you feel like you sort of dwell on certain negativities when it comes to your career, your job, your business, or your finances, just try to twist those and turn those right back around into a positive, because you could accidentally manifest those negativities. Okay? And then we're moving on to attachment. There's something you are feeling very attached to recently when it comes to it could be a job that's no longer healthy for you, that you need to simply just find a way to cut ties and move forward into your abundant future. This could be an attachment simply to some negative habits when it comes to your finances, spending habits maybe, or when it comes to your career. And then we have care and connections. I do feel like you'll meet some new soul connections throughout the month of January when it comes to your work, your career. Whether it's through clientele, whether it's through coworkers. But I do feel like at the very least you'll meet one new soul connection that'll play a very significant part in your future. For some of you as well, helping you in a beneficial way when it comes to advancing your career. And then we have action and patience, which I feel the need to show together. It does feel like you're being guided and drawn to moving into the new year to succeed. You know, like it says in the overall message, a map to your success, you're trying to plan it out strategically, which doesn't surprise me. And you're being told, yeah, absolutely take action. Stop trying to plan things to a T. Stop trying to make sure everything works out perfectly, because things are going to fall into place, and just try to have a bit more patience with yourself, with the process, and how things are going to unravel moving forward. Alrighty, let's pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will. Some shuffling first. And 1 shuffle. And as I'm shuffling split deck, we have the 7 of Swords and the Fool card. And I feel like you may be making certain decisions about your job or your career in general, maybe in terms when it comes to your finances. So you're doing it without telling certain people, whether it's your coworkers or certain soul connections. But it feels like you need to start trying to go with the flow a bit more. Again, trying not to map things out as much as you feel the need to. Even though 2020 was a rough year when it comes to your finances, maybe with some situations that you had to clean up or still are, or, with what you dealt with when it comes to your career. But try again to trust the process. Once again, have patience, go with the flow. Let's do one more. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius to continue this money and career read for January 2021? Thank you, Spirit. We got one there. It's interesting. That usually doesn't happen for me. And keep them coming for Sag. What else do we have for Sag to keep it coming for money and career January 2021? And we have them all. Very interesting. All right, my friends. So we're starting off with Justice. So the month starts with you thinking about your job and your career in general, and how much balance it's bringing to your life, how much balance is adding to your life, or how you can establish more balance within the career you already have. Think about maybe adjustments to make to establish more balance. Thinking about justice when it comes to, once again, people who did you wrong in the past when it comes to your career and your finances. Or about simply a situation, again, that you maybe had to clean up financially. But feeling kind of at ease about it at this point. You kind of at this point also thinking about your map to success, if you will. Feeling very confident, I want to say. It's side by side with attachment. And I feel like at this point in the month, it is going to be, in some way, shape, or form, spirit in the universe is going to come through and kind of try to show to you very clearly that your map to success, you need to release that attachment to it. Your attachment to this sense of justice, needing it, needs to be released, and it may come to fruition more so. You need to release your attachment to certain situations, certain ways of being, certain habits, to establish that sense of balance you're thinking about achieving, moving into the new year. 4 Cups and Brittle. So you move on to the middle of the first half of the month, and you do receive an offer. I feel like this is, for some of you, an offer, a job, if you will. For some of you, within your current career, your current job, you receive an offer, a leg up, or an offer to be promoted, potentially. An offer to do something differently. And I don't feel like you're very much enthused about it. right off the bat? It's not something you're loving to start off? Trust your gut. Trust your intuition, my friend. If you don't feel like it's going to... We forget that our spirit guides at times they're probably plopping that feeling in your gut to kind of guide you towards it. In this case, it feels like to push you away from it. So trust your feeling. You don't want to make any adjustments to your current situation without, or to, per se, your map to success without trusting your gut feeling, your intuition. Okay? Moving on to wrap up the first half of the month, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And it feels like you finished off the first half moving towards your financial comfort slowly but surely, figuring out what you can do to adjust maybe your budget or to achieve certain financial goals, maybe to pay off certain debt, moving towards that slowly but surely. Saving a certain amount of money for something maybe, slowly but surely, all of which is you working towards it, thinking about it, very much a focus at this point, directly after potentially rejecting a change or adjustment or job position maybe. Interesting. So we're moving on to the second half of the spread / month. We have the Page of Swords. So to start off the second half, you get a message, my friend, whether it's a message following up about this position you delayed giving an answer to, or that change, or whatever it was for you. For some of you, this could be completely separate, another option, another adjustment or change, or another job coming through, and your jaw just drops to the floor because it's like, this wasn't part of your map to success, was it? It's aligned with the Justice card, and Spirit Universe, they're saying this is our way of telling you, you need to let go of some of those attachments we were talking about. This is one way for them to help you establish more balance in your situation moving forward. You know, and by doing so, it's also like trust in these messages you're getting about how going with the flow more, allowing for things to kind of unravel as they should while making the necessary adjustments you still need to. That's how things will work out. And so, you know, getting this kind of gift or blessing from the universe, maybe coming, you know, through a new caring connection that we were talking about previously, or through another soul connection you already have. That's not part of your plan. That's kind of their way of showing you things are going to work out, my friends. So stop stressing, stop trying to control every detail moving forward. And then we have the Empress card. You move on to the middle of the second half of the month, and you get such a creative idea, or it may feel like you're starting to give birth to, starting to put some of those creative ideas you've been getting recently into fruition. You feel like you're giving birth to a new career. It's along with this Four of Cups, and I feel like if you decide to reject this Four of Cups, this offer, whatever this was in the beginning, you are going to be given a new blessing to replace it. Because, you know, when you reject something, my friend, what you're sending out to the universe is, I can do better. Or this isn't right for me, there's something else. You know, by accepting it, you're telling the universe, you're sending that vibe out that, okay, I want to settle for this, or this is good for me. I like this. But yeah, it does feel like a lot of creation, a lot of creative ideas, giving birth to a new life, a new job, maybe a new business for some of you. Giving birth to a new way of viewing your finances and your career and how to approach everything moving forward. Finishing off with the Strength card. And so you finish off the month of January feeling very, very strong. Very, all of the fire signs had that message come through. I think either you start or you finish, or both very, very strong. But in this case, you're feeling very strong at the end. Feeling more like an open book than you have been maybe towards the end of 2020. But also kind of realizing that things are going to work out. The possibilities are endless, and that you are kind of restricting, you kind of get that you're restricting those possibilities by creating this map, which you're now kind of viewing at the end of the month as something that doesn't allow for things to happen the way that Spirit and the universe sees it. You know, to align with the Sign of Pentacles, if I didn't already mention that, and I do feel like you kind of find strength in the fact that you're moving towards your financial comfort slowly. You're moving towards the completion of some of these financial goals, maybe even paying off some of these bills and debt slowly but surely. You sort of realize at this point in the month, at the end, moving into February, that this is all going to work out. It's all going to slowly but surely clear itself up. You're going to figure out creative solutions to improve your situation, or to figure out solutions to other issues moving forward. Let's continue by pulling a message or two from the Soul's Journey deck for our lovely Sagittarius, to continue this monthly money and career read for January 2021. Wow. And I think that happened in all 3 fire signs as well. We have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Interesting. Accepting your own responsibility, accepting that you are the only one that's going to be able to change your situation moving forward, but doing so at the same time, once again, without having that intense grip and need for control. And then we have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. For some of you, this is directly relating to your work environment. You know, when there are issues within the work environment that you may not be directly involved in, you may have to sort of take a step back and either not get involved altogether, or sort of see things from both of the sides that are involved. Trying to understand that other people are going through financial and career struggles as well, even if you can't see it right on the surface. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Absolutely. Trusting your intuition, my friend. Trusting that gut feeling when moving forward. I remember we were talking about that when it comes to blessings and offers and options that do come in as you make a lot of important decisions about your future in January. To wrap this up, we're going to pull a couple messages from the Small Starseeds deck. What do we have to wrap up this reading for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. Some of you may not realize, but there are messages coming through your dreams. Pay attention. For some of you, I feel like it once, maybe twice, for some of you, you will remember a dream throughout January that helps you or realize or pushes you in a different direction when it comes to your career. Interesting. Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Absolutely. You're ready to change and let go of all of these negative habits in this map to success, so that you can allow for things to unravel as they should, my friend, as you can ascend to a higher state of consciousness, like it's saying. Evolve, change. Vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. It's about creating your vision, my friend, but letting go of the need to control every detail moving forward. Sort of understanding that Spirit in the universe has their own map for your success. And with that said and done, I once again more than appreciate all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions to this lovely channel. Hope this reading was truly helpful. More importantly, hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.